All right, everybody, let's get horny. Let's play Sakura Succubus, which is a visual novel game about a succubus. I don't want to get too judgmental about this, and after all, I am playing it, so who am I to judge? Gallery? Oh, I just clicked that for no reason. Let's play. Yep, that's about what I expected. Not that I'm judging. What is happening? Is this loading screen? Alright, I'm gonna push a button now and see if something happens. Alright, everybody, are you having a good time? Oh, I like this. It's a little too loud. I'm a little volume on it. Yeah! That's what the crowd says. Yay! Hearing that makes me feel super, well, makes me super happy. Thank you for your continued support. From the bottom of my heart, this is IU talking. This concert hall really is amazing, isn't it? I can't believe I was invited to perform at such an incredible venue. Are you like a stripper or something, IU? Yeah, well, I don't know what the hell is going on here. It's what you deserve, IU. This is probably, is this a normal outfit for, she's, what do you call these people? She's an idol, right? Okay. Yeah, I think this is like not that weird of an outfit. Probably like sexier than it would be in real life, but it's fan service. What do you expect? We love you, I we'll always support you. These are just fans. You. Wow, you all sound so passionate. I'm touched that you care so deeply about little old me. You know, when I first started out, I was just an underground idol. I didn't have many fans, and performing on a big stage like this was nothing more than an impossible dream. I feel like the volume is like so loud that you probably can't hear my voice. Is that the case? It will see soon. I need to lower the volume again. It's annoying. I used to cover anime songs on the street. I worked so hard to memorize the lyrics and the dance steps, but I was just a novice and I messed up a lot. I hate this music. I never thought I'd come this far. Sometimes I thought about giving up. This is not like good reading music. It's like too energetic for the situation. But I knew that would be spitting in the faces of all you wonderful people who cheered me on, even when I was at my lowest. Now I put the volume too low. I never gives up. You're strong, Ayu. Keep fighting. You can do it. You can do anything. She knows now. We love you, Ayu. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for so much support. Thank you so much, guys. When I was still a beginner, I knew I couldn't afford to take a single fan of mine for granted. Your love and affection meant the world to me. You cheered me on, so I knew I had to keep going. I didn't want to let any of you down. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to call myself an idol ever again. My path was a hard one, but I never gave up. I devoted my life, my very soul, to the pursuit of being an idol. And now, I've finally made it. I'm standing here on this huge stage in front of thousands and thousands of people. It's gonna be a dream, isn't it? So people, I've never felt more humbled in my life. You guys are my life, my love, my life, my life, my love. My heart belongs to every single one of you. And so I'm going to dedicate this next song to you. This is my latest single, Overflowing Feelings. Let's go! I can't play. That destroyed my voice. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. Can I save anytime I want to save right now? I don't need to save right now. But it's good that I can't save now. At least double check that I can save right now. Yeah, okay, I didn't want to save it. How much longer do I have to play this for? I I've been playing for 5 minutes. It feels like an eternity. Okay, it's excited. This is what I'm waiting for. This is such a hype song! Wow, I'm getting goosebumps already! I can't believe that I love this so much. She's not like the other idols out there. She really does value her fans. She's so pure and beautiful. I just can't get enough of her cute smile. I'll support you until the end of time. I will, for now and forever. You are the only real 3D girl for me. Real 3D, RL 3D? What? Oh, the only real 3D girl. Alright, because they like fucking anime girls. You. It took me a while to understand what the 3D was. Right, she's looking for 2D. Yeah, that's right. Wait, Hiroki? Who's Hiroki? I guess he's one of the fans. Oh, jeez. What am I even doing with my life? Hiroki. I stare at the stage, my hands jammed in my pockets. I guess that's us, we're Hiroki. As the lights dim, the crowd falls quiet. It's so silent, you could hear a pin drop. If I was as crazy about Ikue Ayu as some of these other fans, I'd probably consider it an immense privilege to even stand in the same room as she is, no matter how far away I am from the stage. I'm sure for some of the guys here, this is the happiest night of their lives. A middle-aged man standing next to me is actually crying. Now, what are you doing here, man? Some diehard IU fans are acting like this concert is a religious experience. And I guess I can't fault them for it. Ridiculous though it seems to be. Gods aren't so very different from idols. Part of me wishes I could join in the hype, but this isn't really my scene. I'm pretty anxious too. When my boss finds out what happened today, he's going to kill me. If only the trains hadn't been delayed. Then I wouldn't have gotten off here. Then I would have gotten here on time, and I would have made it to the front of the crowd like I was ordered to. I brought the camera equipment with me, but I can hardly set it up now. I'm hemmed in by dozens of men, all wearing IU shirts and holding glow sticks. There's barely enough room to swing around a cat, let alone a large industrial standard camera. This might be one of the worst nights of my life. This concert hall is huge, but it's enough to accommodate all of IU's fans. She's way too popular. I've stood through about 15 different tracks so far, and my ears are still ringing from the crowds yelling and IU's adorable vocals. I don't think I can take much more of this. I hope this is the last song. Slowly, almost menacingly, the background music of IU's latest song begins to build. It grows louder and louder until I can feel it reverberating through the ground. It's so loud my teeth start to chatter, and my whole body trembles with nervous energy. This guy screwed up his job. He's supposed to be recording in the front. He's trapped in like the middle. That sucks. Tori, is that his name? Kid Tori? Light bursts upon the stage like fireworks, once more revealing IU's perfect body. Oh yeah. The crowd, as expected, goes nuts. IU strikes a pose. She holds out one arm out, as though beckoning the crowd, while the other hand curls around the microphone. IU's gaze sweeps across the sea of glow sticks spread out before her. She smiles sweetly, as though thanking each and every one of her fans. For a moment, her eyes seem to catch mine. Uh-oh. Is this me over? Her gaze lingers, hot like coals upon me. I feel my skin prickle. Has she picked me out of the crowd? Does she even know I'm alive? I'm surrounded by so many people. It's doubtful she can even see me. Yeah, she made me notice her lack of enthusiasm. I'm not even one of IU's fans. I'm not at this concert because I love her music. If I'm being perfectly honest, I actually think her high point's voice is annoying. Yeah, she's probably noticing that you're being a complete dick at her concert and making faces. Do I even know this? Is that why she's looking at me? Yes, dude, you're being rude. Suddenly, I feel exposed. I'm not like the other men here, just a filthy imposter. I shouldn't be here at all. Oh, filthy imposter. You're doing your job, man. The bright lights hurt my eyes. I winced. All the while, Ayu continues to hold my gaze. She stares at me, her eyes lingering, and all consuming. Then she begins to sing. Well, this is just great. Now what am I going to do? I kick at a loose pebble on the sidewalk. It skitters away, bouncing a handful of times before it's swallowed by the darkness. At least you got Ayu to sing to. The street is dark, illuminated only by a few street lamps. It's cold, too. I shudder. I'm not sure what time it is. Ayu's concert finished at around 21:30. I guess they say 21:30 in Japan. We would of course call this time 9:30 because you have to subtract 12 from it. But then at 9:30 p.m. But then there are the handshake events I had to go to. I attended on the off chance I might be able to get a brief word with the famous Ayu, a couple of photos. But it wasn't to be. I waited in line to shake Ayu's holy hand for well over an hour. I was almost at the front of the queue when the handshake event ended, and those of us unfortunate enough not to meet our idol face to face were told to screw off by a security guard. You don't have to call her your idol, you don't like her. Well, he didn't say it in quite those terms. There were more apologies involved, but that is what it boiled down to. Sorry, but it's getting late, and Ayu has a busy schedule. We'll need to cut this handshake event short. I apologize to those of you who are unable to see Ayu. Please support her during her next concert. You'll get another chance to see her then. And with that, we were dismissed. My camera equipment weighs heavy in the bag looped around my shoulder. I wish I had a chance to actually use any of it. Alright. How much longer are you going to talk about like Ayu and your job? Like, meet Succubus already. We're bored. Watching this Let's Play, me playing it, are bored. I'm gonna start doing a sad voice because this is what I'm starting to imagine. This guy's just like I'm gonna give him like the saddest voice possible, unless he cheers up. But that doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. If only the trains hadn't been delayed. If only. It's not my fault that I got to the concert late. There were delays. It couldn't be helped. Try explaining that to my boss on Monday, though. I know he'll pin the blame on me, on this debacle squarely upon my skinny shoulders. It's easier to chew me out than the whole rail company. Oh, sigh. I seem to be sighing a lot lately. I think it must be stress, that or a critical lack of sleep. Who knows? Being a photographer could be such hard work. It's almost midnight on a Saturday. It wouldn't be the first time my boss has made me work, train weekends, and it certainly won't be the last. I came all the way out here so I could take pics of Ayu's latest concert. Still working on what voice I want to do. In case you're wondering why my voice is constantly changing. But I didn't get a single snapshot. What a waste of time. Oh, yawn. I yawn, pressing one hand against my gaping mouth. Since it's late, I should probably get home. I feel exhausted. I have something of a headache. Curling up in bed and resting my head on a nice, soft pillow sounds like heaven right about now. But it's rare I come to this part of Tokyo, and part of me is craving a drink. God damn, this is boring. I want to stop this video after something interesting happens. I'm just starting to think that I'm throwing good money after bad, and nothing interesting is going to happen. There's a lot of nice, high-class bars around the area, and I sure could use a pick-me-up. Making me want to go have a drink. I can't drink, though, because I'm on medication right now. If I dally too long, trains stop running. Then I'll need to spend the night in a hotel. That sounds like a pain. Could just go to a bar though and drink water or something. But I can cross that bridge when I get to it. Somewhat cheered by my plan. turn neatly on my heels. It's a pretty nice bar around here, only a short walk away. My aching legs could use some exercise, and the insistent winds help bring my color to my cheeks. Bring color to my cheeks. I'm not going more than a handful of steps, however, when I pause. There's the lone woman crossing the street parallel to me, walking in the opposite direction. It's Ayu. Why is she here in her idol dress? Is she the succubus? I'm confused. I'm like, what? Where is this game going? My head is low, her features obscured by the dark, but something about her looks familiar? Something about her looks familiar. That's the same damn idol you were just watching on the stage. Her hair is light orange brown color and is tied back in two cute twin tails. Right, and she's wearing like a pink top hat with a strawberry on it and like an idol outfit. That's like very revealing. These twin tails behind her stream behind her like banners as she walks fluttering in the breeze. Come on, how can you not recognize her? I'd recognize that hair anywhere, even if I hadn't seen it illuminated by the bright lights of a stage an hour ago. Why would you recognize her anywhere? I thought you said that you're not a fan of her. It's Ayu. No way. I wonder why she's walking the nighttime Tokyo streets alone. Since she's a famous idol, shouldn't she be chaperoned by at least a dozen bodyguards? Yes. I would say realistically, yes. This doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's like it's almost like we're playing a video game with a story that doesn't make sense. There's no reason that Ayu should be out at a time like this. Maybe this woman isn't Ayu. Yeah, I guess that's possible. That definitely looks exactly like her, though. It could be somebody who just so happens to look a lot like her, and is dressed exactly like her. But that's impossible. She's even wearing the same cute pink and white outfit she wore while she was performing. Yeah, but that part makes me kind of wonder why you didn't notice it was her earlier. Her skirt is a many-layered, ruffled work of art, like a fancy wedding cake. And atop her head, yeah, that seems accurate, sits a small, not all that practical hat. Yeah, fair, that's accurate. Oh, I agree. I don't know. I think it must be pinned to her hair. Her arms and legs are bare to the elements, and she's wearing a yeah, they sure are. And she's wearing a very tall, impressive pair of heels that make loud clacking noises with every step. Okay. It was hard for me to see her clearly during the concert, given I was so far away from the stage. I was nothing more than a blur, barely visible atop the heads of thousands of fans. Maybe she followed you here to yell at you for not enjoying her concert enough. Now, however, she's standing impossibly close to me. She's only feet away. Oh my god, is she gonna confront him for not liking her? You can see on the other side of the street. She feels less like an incredible, untouchable idol, and more like a regular human being, which of course she is. Really though, I would be very intimidated to meet this idol in the street. I would not find her like a regular person. Ayu might be beloved by millions of people across Japan, but she's not infallible. Yeah, I guess not. She doesn't have magical powers, and she's no goddess to be worshipped at an altar. Or is she? Is she a succubus? She's a regular girl without those heels of hers. She'd probably be pretty short. She's less impressive now. This guy's a badass. I gotta respect Hitori. On this windswept street than she was on the stage. She feels more approachable. I was just lamenting my inability to take Ayu's photo 5 minutes prior. I thought I'd failed my assignment. This could be my lucky break. Yeah, let's ask her to take a photo. If I ask nicely, maybe she'll pose for a pic. My career will be saved. Ayu, hey Ayu. I don't know if I'm saying hey Ayu in the right way to address a famous celeb like Ayu, but neither do I care. Yeah, this guy just doesn't give a shit. I respect it. These photos aren't going to take themselves. Huh? Ayu pauses. She turns, her lips pursed in a confused frown. Ayu, don't pretend that you weren't like looking for this guy. You walked right up to him. You followed him home after the concert. The moment I see her face, the air is knocked out of my lungs. It's definitely her. There's nobody else this could be. Okay, so you are intimidated by her. I'm confused because a second ago you were like, she's so approachable. This is the idol who's captured millions of hearts since her official debut. Looks like she's giving him a dirty look. She's pretending she wasn't following him. I assume she was following him. This is the idol I've seen in magazines, on the TV screen, and plastered up billboards all over Tokyo. It's the same idol I saw, albeit begrudgingly, as she performed on stage, bathed in the sea of lights. Alright, so you're saying she is intimidating. I can't let her go. The future of my career is riding on this. I don't want to be fired. Ayu! Wait, isn't she standing right next to you? You said she was next to you a second ago. What? Ayu takes a step back, alarmed. Who are you? Don't come any closer, you creep. I'm carrying pepper spray. I think you misdescribed it. I think she was just walking past, and yeah, I think she just walked past him. That's what it was. I thought she walked up to him and just stood next to him or something. I'm carrying pepper spray in my bag. And I'm not afraid to use it on a mongrel like you. Alright, that seems like I misjudged the situation. That's fine. You can pepper spray me or call me a mongrel or anything you want. You're coming off as a rabid fan right now. You can even ask me to bow down before your feet. Calm by Hiroki. I thought you said you weren't intimidated. Now I'm getting like a whole different picture. Anything's fine, so long as you let me take your photo. A photo? You mean like an upskirt? Photo? Are you some kind of pervert? Why did your mind immediately go there, Ayu? You didn't say anything like that. No, I'm not. I'm just a humble photographer, and I want to do my job. Please, won't you pose for me? I think you could have explained that better than that. Ayu doesn't sound moved by my cry. If anything, she looks downright disgusted, and correctly so. Ayu, that's the right reaction. She wrinkles her nose. Whatever happened to appreciating all her fans, huh? And takes a few more hurried steps back. Yeah, but you're not a fan, and you're not coming off like a fan. You're just coming off like a real weirdo. Leave me alone, you virgin loser. I'm not interested in posing for a so-called photographer like you. But Ayu, please listen. No, back off or I'll call the police. I mean it. Too desperate, man. Too desperate. You're nothing more than an insect to me, and I have no qualms about squashing you. Leave me alone. But I don't. The promise of maybe not being shouted at by my irate boss, or indeed fired, is too heavy a holy grail for me to pass up. You just take a picture without permission, I guess. I take another step forward. Tries to retreat, but I'm faster than she is, and she is wearing a very high pair of heels. Ayu totters. She teeters. It looks like she's going to fall. She opens her mouth, alarmed, and a high-pitched squeal emits from her lips. This is going very wrong. You're gonna be arrested, man. Yeah! Ayu, wait, hold on. Ayu might have called me a mongrel and a bug. And it's true, I have no fond feelings for her music. But I still don't want her to get hurt. I need to try and help her. Throw your camera under her. So I throw caution to the wind. I dive forth, seizing Ayu's wrist with my arm, and pull her teetering body against mine. Well, this is about what we expected, I guess. Romance novel stuff. Huh? What are you? Oh! Unfortunately for me, gravity is a harsh mistress, and I am unable to resist her. I fall over backwards, and with Ayu's prone body still pressed against my own. Then no. I grip my teeth together, ready for the impact. As I fall, time seems to slow to a trickle. The seconds turn into minutes, which turn into hours. What? And then, with a loud thud and a worrying crunch, I collapse against the cool gray sidewalk. Should we just stop here? I feel like this is as good a place as any to stop. Oof! I lie there for a moment, winded, and stare up at the starry night sky. Kind of thought that. Never mind. I just thought that they'd probably have a visual for this. Maybe they're going to show the visual soon. My head is pounding like the speakers at IU's concert, and my back is killing me. I hope I haven't broken any bones. Gingerly, I twitch my fingertips. They seem to be in working order. At least, as a photographer, my fingers are pretty important. Then I try to sit up, but I can't. There's a weight pressing down on my chest, upon my chest. Jesus Christ, this is so slow. It's like every single thing. It's like my eyelashes felt heavy upon my eyelids, and then my eyebrows also felt equally heavy above my eyes, and my eyeballs themselves felt heavy within the eye sockets. Like Jesus, dude, we're trying to get like a story rolling forward. Just fucking say what happens next. It's there we go. This is what I was expecting. Do not take a picture right now. Ayu, the famous idol-like Ayu, Japan's beloved sweetheart, is sitting astride me like a cowgirl. It's not what it looks like right now. It looks like you have her face under her vagina or something. Her legs are spread, her thighs pinioning me in place. Pinning you, I think you would say, in place, while her skirt is all rumpled up. She holds one hand to her head, wincing, as she tries to gather her bearings. She looks dazed and confused, but I don't think she's hurt. I was able to shield her from the worst of the fall. Oh god, I'm so bored. Like you just said you took the worst of the fall, and then now you're describing it further. I took the full brunt of the pain for her sake, all to protect her pretty face, and I'm glad it worked. Thanks for explaining that. Who would want to look at photos of a famous idol with a bruised eye and a split lip? You don't have to explain it. We understand it's bad when people get their faces hurt. I'd get into a world of trouble if I tried to publish pics like that. Speaking of taking photos, crap. I'd almost completely forgotten about my bag slung across my chest, filled with expensive top-of-the-range equipment. I didn't buy any of that equipment myself. It was on lease by my company. My boss always warned me before. Okay, we're just gonna go through 3 more lines of dialogue because it just seems like there's never gonna be a good place to stop, and it's always gonna be like another boring thing. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's very rare that I find a visual novel that isn't overly wordy like this, and this really frustrates me. I just feel like I'm just gonna keep reading forever, you know. My boss always warns me before. This is another game that is like a game that I should play when I want to go to sleep because this is boring as fuck. Like what was that one? They have one with the vampires. That one's much better than this. But yeah, most of like the Japanese themed visual novels are like this, and it just bugs the hell out of me. Anyway, let's just read 3 lines of dialogue. My boss always warns me before I head off on my assignments to take care of the expensive camera and the lenses he trusts me with. Yeah, I get it. It's expensive equipment. Boss, this equipment is worth more than your life. I need a flashback to it. If you break it, I'll break one of your arms. Do you understand? Ogasawara. They should have just given us that scene earlier. That would have been the best thing to do. And then that would be like, oh, they're foreshadowing. Something's probably gonna happen later. You don't need to flash back to it, like in the scene where it happens. Damn, man. Okay, I'll read one more thing. The words forced their way out of my chest. My lungs feel. I knew it was gonna be something like long and stupid. My lungs feel constrained by both my mounting anxiety and the weight of Hayu's body. All right, I think we're gonna stop here. I can't bear to watch any longer. I hate this game. Save recent gameplay. Full video. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell. See you guys next time. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna play this game when I want to go to sleep because this is boring as fuck. Bye bye, everybody.